Hello! Hello, hello, friends! Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Hello, welcome! Becca's here, Brianna, Michelle, Jessica, Constellaciono, hello! Lauren's here, Albie, hi! Saw some other people earlier. Oh, Shay's here, hi Shay! Oh, Harriet, my little girl, is asleep. I'm hoping to get some outlining done for draft 2 of my whip. Heck yes. Hi, Annie. Heather's here. Rainy's here. What's up? Kat was here early. Pages and Whimsy. Kitty Dice. Hello, hello. Welcome, friends. Alyssa, Becky, GRS, Anna's here. Hello. I made sure just before this stream to go and get myself some water, so don't forget to hydrate. Cheers. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Vic. Welcome, welcome, friends. Did I say hi, Alyssa and Becky? Hi. Thank you, Becca. Is my favorite. I literally just saw a threads that said August. Wait, let me double check this. Oh, I just liked it. Where did you go? Can I see what I liked? No, I can't see what I liked. How do I see the things that I've liked? Well, it was something about how like August, September are apple fall, October is pumpkin fall, and then November is, you know, pecan chocolate fall. And everything in that made sense to my brain. I said, yes, correct. So anyways, we're in apple fall to me already. I know we're not. I know it's not fall yet, but in my heart, I'm ready. Hi, Randy. Yes. Okay, very glad you grabbed your water. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Zara's here. Joe's here. Hi, Micah's here. Hello. Diamaro. Ah, hi. Harriet. Hello, hello. Sophie. Welcome, friends. Hi, Edel. We love new friends. Oh, it's winter in Brazil. That makes sense. Yeah, apple pie fall to me already. Right? Also, okay. It's telling me that it's buffering, so hopefully it's fine for you guys. Still making tea. I need to make some tea too. Technically I have my morning tea. There's like 2 sips left in my Phantom Manor mug. But I will need some tea part of the way through. Hi, Fadina. Tabitha's here. Blew up the kettle. Now, Tabitha, I have questions. How did you do this? First off. I'm concerned because I feel like I didn't realize it was possible to do that, and now I'm scared that I will do it. You know? Lauren, if I have to wear pants for warmth, it's fall. You know, I can't do that living as far down in Texas as I do because I often don't even have to wear pants for winter here. So it's in my heart. Yeah, here's dry. We already have orange fallen leaves. So pretty. Writing with red. I haven't written in a while. I dove headfirst into the... Oh, I don't know what challenge this is, writing with red. What is it? The HRCYED challenge. Ooh. I love a challenge. And Heather's making chocolate chip cookies. Oh my god. Yum. Yeah, our 2 weeks of winter when it drops to the 50s. Exactly. Yes. We're like, ooh, it's cold. And then never again. Also, oh, you can't see her. I have both. You can see Buffy. Buffy is staring at Vin. Vin is hanging out amongst the books in the windowsill. Let me see if I can actually just momentarily have it track me so you guys can see her. Can you see her over there? I hope you can now. Yes, you can. She's just hanging out, chilling. What a good girl. And of course, Buffy staring at her all the while. Let me know what you guys are working on today. It is 5K Friday, but as I am in the midst of edits on Thanks for Watching, coming out April 2026, I'm not counting by words this time. I find that when I'm editing, the words actually go pretty fast usually, so it feels almost unfair to count by that. I prefer when I'm doing edits or revision to count by chapter or scene. So in the same kind of spirit of 5K Friday, I'm doing 5-scene Friday. And I'm very close to done with the scene I started earlier today, but I'm not in fact finished. So I still need to finish all 5 scenes technically for the day. So I anticipate the stream being at least 3 hours. It could be more than that, to be totally honest, but I anticipate at least 3 hours. So I'm letting you know now. I will keep you updated on how the progress is, because this is not a timed stream. It is simply when this one gets her work done. So Sarah is also working on edits and a bit of rewriting. Yes. Randy, when the winter air hits once a year. Yes. When you can feel a breeze and you're like, oh, it was chipper. 5 scenes sounds good to me. Yay! Deep in the musical writing edits. Ah! My God, I saw you posted a new vlog. Very exciting. Oh, I know. Okay, Jalissa, I have Snorlax. My husband has Pikachu. So we do have both of them. We have giant ones everywhere. My goal is just to write until I get bored, because this story is for me and nothing else. I love that. Yeah, just keep writing. As long as you're enjoying it. Chugging along in my polysports romance down to the final 10 chapters. Are they on the same team, Randy? Or is this like is it a mix of people who are in the sport and then the people who are like maybe a trainer? Or I feel like I need more info. Ooh, fanfiction and coming of age fiction. Very fun. Need the productivity express today. Yay! Edited and exported video, and as for the writing, I'm working on a story that is about a genius Loki and the humans that live on and around it. Is the best way. Ooh, intriguing. Hoping for 1K, very manageable goal. Hi, Bree! Now that grad school is over, I'm slowly making my way back onto the internet space. Yes, crawling back. Yay! Also, congratulations on grad school. Oh, that's incredible. I'm getting to the midpoint of my scene outline where shocking revelations will be revealed. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, 2 of them played in college, only 1 went pro. 2 of them were high school sweethearts who broke up after graduation. Oh, Randy, that is very exciting. That sounds like such a fun mix of character dynamics. Lauren has 7 chapters left of the audiobook to proof and marketing mistakes to stay on track with my schedule. You got this, Lauren. Hoping to line edit maybe 2 chapters. I forget the exact word count of my next ones. Yes. So maybe a little more, a little less. Jesse's filming a video. Then I gotta edit as much as I can. Heck yes. Wow. Thank you, Maya. That's the first time anyone's ever said that about my voice. I will be reading more of my beta read for someone today. Heck yes, Bree. Well, for those of you who were not with us earlier or did not know about it, we do D100 days over on Twitch. But I think that during our 5K 5-scene Friday, we should also do the D100. So this is how we're going to determine our first sprint. We are going to roll the amazing and ominous D100 to determine the sprint length. So anywhere from 1 to 100 minutes we could be sprinting for. And if we get a 1, I don't know what I was going to say. I was like, if we get a 1, I'm ending the stream. And then I was like, but I still have to do a bunch of work, so we can't do that. If we get a 1, we get a 1. If we get a 1, we get a 1. And that's the chaotic fun of it. I too will hope for a 100 because I need to get to work. We did get a 23 earlier too. Jessica was guessing 23. We did get a 23 earlier, so if that sways you in any way, get your guess in and we shall see. Yes, prepare yourself for the thunk. And I'm gonna roll with my left hand today, because I usually do my right one. Well, I can see why I usually roll with my right, because it didn't really roll. It just kind of thunked to the edge. And you know what's really funny is we were shockingly close to the 23 again. But Heather, my goodness, Heather, wait. Can I pin it? Do I have enough time to pin the message? Is it the right message? 14! Magic! Can you guys focus? Focus, Cameron. 14. Do you guys see how close the 23 was? Is that the 23? Yes! It was so close again. What the heck? Well, we're doing a 14 minutes. I guess it's not as bad as 1. Oh my god, if we get a 1, we each give a phrase. That would be so funny. We'd have to build out a story. Well, maybe the D100 just wants to make sure that we're all warmed up and ready to go. Maybe that's what it is. Thank you, Brie. I did just paint it in between the Twitch stream and now because it was in desperate need of some painting. I know. Not 100. Devastating. Hi, JC. Have to go run. I'm very happy that you stopped by. I hope your errand running goes well. I need to do that later. I need to go to the library. All right, 14 minutes. We're going to get started. It is a warm-up. Just a quick little stretch. 41 minutes. Can I talk? No. 14 minutes, 41 seconds. I hope you guys are ready. On your mark. Get set. And go. It worked. Go, 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 go. sorry, one last note to myself. Let me know how you guys did on that one. I'm almost done. I have a lot I can delete as I'm making my way through, but so close, so close. Actually, should I see? I think some of this might be able to be salvaged and copy and pasted elsewhere. That can be deleted. All right. I just sneezed so hard I saw colors. Oh, poor Brie. I hope you're... I guess you... When was the last time you took medicine, Brie? I know that you were taking some earlier. Finished outlining 2 chapters. Way to go, Ryan. Reread 1 chapter on the first scene of the next in one of my WF's latest drafts. Ooh, that's awesome. Managed about 400 words of brainstorming. Heck yes. Hi, Thor. How are you, baby boy? Yeah? You just chilling? We were joined by a pup. Completed a page of character profiles. That's awesome. What all do you include on your character profile? Or do you fill out the exact same character profile for all of your characters? Or do you kind of like skip around? Able to record a whole video. Now I'm going to edit actual words. Yay. Finish 1 chapter. Now I need a water break. Oh my god. Good reminder. Drink up. 170 new words. Oh my god. A little over 500. Almost done with the chapter. Yay. I mean, for 14 minutes, I feel like you guys crushed it. Ooh, organizing files. I'm not allowed to change my main writing app until 2027. You'll hold me accountable. Which one did you settle on, Miss Lucy Jane? 162 words. I'm totally pantsing the scene I'm writing and have no notes. I'm following it all. That's fun, though. I love a good pantsing session. Yay, hi Jess. Novosaurus Rex, I got a few pages edited for this client. Heck yes. Way to go, friends. Did some relocating of paragraphs. It's getting so... That's how I feel. I'm trying to extract this character who, it's so funny because they weren't a big part of this chapter. It's just that they need to not be where they are right now for secret fun purposes later. And it turns out that it actually is taking a little bit more work to unwind them, undo them from this scene. So that's okay. It's almost done. 296 for that 14-minute starter sprint. I love that, a starter sprint. Found names for my main character and love interest. Heck yes. Oh, thank you, Rob. Also, congratulations on your baby. That's very exciting. Trying to get back to writing after having a baby, but it's turning into just lots of random paragraphs in my notes app. I feel like that's the start of it, though. I feel like that's you put in the random paragraphs. It'll be fun to see in the future, Rob, if you are able to find some connecting pieces amongst all of those random paragraphs. These scripts are taking so much longer than expected. I haven't even filmed yet. I find that scripts usually do. Having to make sure I have my facts correct for this end of book section. Yes. Oh my gosh, Becca, I'm so excited. I'm at 3,210 words for the day. You guys did it so well. I am... Let's see, what else did I do during my break between sprints? I am trying to clear off my old desk, which actually on the channel, I painted it. And it is the very fun, like, mint teal green that I have in here. Used to be the color that I used for, like, all of my thumbnails and stuff. And Okay. I got a Cricut machine because I used it when I was with Becca to make a Camp Half-Blood shirt. And so half of the Cricut machine has come in, but I'm trying to set it up. And because I have just been using that desk as like a storage space of sorts. The storage has now gone, you guys can't see it thankfully, but it has now gone to the floor behind me. And I don't know why that's my method of moving things around, because it can be very frustrating to clean later, but I did get one. I did get one, Becca. And I'm so excited because I'm sure my mom will visit next weekend, I think is the plan. And so I'm thinking that we'll be making some shirts together. Yes, Zara, that was also what I was thinking. I was like, I'm finding out so many different things you can do with the Cricut. It is blowing my mind. Oh, Brie, I have a Cricut machine too, but I'm struggling with it. Oh, struggling how? Yeah, demonic patron, don't underestimate the power of random paragraphs and dialogue in your notes app. I once put in the random lines I had written in the middle of the night and turned out to be over 600 words. That's what I'm saying. I think they add up, and I find that there's plenty of times when random ideas that are in the back of your brain that you put in your notes app, like, they're all kind of coming from somewhere, that when you can see the thread amongst them, I always find it to be really, really cool. Yeah, storage, I get it. I want a Cricut. I think it'll be so fun. It's a learning curve for me. Yeah, I was very thankful that Becca took the time to show me how to use it. I actually was just editing that video of our Camp Half-Blood shirts that we made. So I'm sure that'll go up at some point. It was very exciting. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to do another sprint. So we did the D100 once and it gave us a 14. So I think we're going to stick with the dice as a theme, but we're going to do the Tinkly Skull dice. I have multiple dice in here. Okay. So get your guesses in anywhere from 6 to 60, and I have a hunch we'll get more than 14 this time. I know, if you don't have pile of books here and there, do you even read? Also, isn't it fun to then set stuff? Oh, you guys can't see. Isn't it fun to set stuff on top of the piles of books? So then it's like they're permanent fixtures. You know, you set the stuff on top and it's like a fun little, you get a fun little Halloween bat decoration. It's like it's blessing the book. Hi. I don't know if you guys can see. I was joined by another animal. Oh, you can't see her. It's okay. All right, I'm seeing the guesses. Oh, I'm going to move up a little bit more and then stop this from moving. Whoopee. Okay. Yes, it becomes decor. Thank you. All right. One fell, but oh, okay, it's a 6. Whoa, another 6. A 6, a 6, an 8, a 5, a 5, and a 1, which I hope I said all of those. 22, 30, 31? I hope that's what the math is, because that's what I did, and then I promptly picked up all the dice and forgot what I said out loud. So hopefully it's 31. Yes, and a tiny void kitty to make the piles complete. Exactly. I think, did anyone guess 31? 24, 42, so close. 34, 30. Eliza. So close. All right, we'll unpin the message. 31 minutes. My Fuggler, I don't think I know what that is. Lives in a graphic novel pile, but I am intrigued. Oh, yes, we have a little Bucky in here. She's still wandering about. 31 minutes, 13 seconds. I should be, knock on wood, done with this scene. And honestly, the next scene should go really quick, so I'm hopeful. All right. On your mark. Thank you for checking my math, Miss Lucy Jane. Get set. And... The timer was so nice to me for a single time. Get set. Go! beep, 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 beep. That is time. Let me know how you guys did on that one. Hooray, I'm saving. Yay, okay, I finished that one scene I mentioned, and now I'm already halfway through the other one. So again, very quick in comparison. Joe finished one hand, yay! Oh no! Oh, how dare the ad. Read through a few more chapters for my beta read, yay Bree. Heck yes. Oh Heather, I'm just not in a working mood. I stared at a blank screen for a while and then downloaded wallpaper for my phone. Yeah, came off Demon Hunters. I finished writing the country sheet for the Desert Kingdom. Ooh. Oh, that sounds so fun. Caitlin, that makes me so happy. I literally implemented the beep 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 with my writers group a lot. Yes. The gentle beeps. Ah, dang, Becca. Just trying to remember everything that people might wonder what is real and what isn't. So far, it's a few pages long. Ooh! This is so exciting. I can't wait to read the what is real and what isn't. I feel like I know most of it, but I feel like there's always some moments where I was shocked at the how much was real. 366 words, 543 words for the day. Heck yes, 1,016 and a cup of tea. Way to go. Word vomited and wrote 1,211. It's going to need massive edits, but the words are at least there on the page. You can't edit a blank page. So, I'm very happy that it's there. And you've got it. You've done it. Just had a character get to use phrasing because one of the love interests made it sound like he was breaking up with the... Oh, I love a little moment of levity. And also a correction. Oh my god, still making line edits on the same scene. I've been here a while. That was me on that scene just before. I know some of it was extracting a character, but the other part was just line editing. And I was like, God, this sucks. Just because it took so long. I feel like these other ones are doing so much better. But that one needed extra help. Trying to figure out investigation beats for my book. I've never written a mystery type plot before. Ooh, investigation beats. Yes. That is interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's one of those for... There's different beats within. You have the actual story beats, the investigation as you figure stuff out, and then like whatever protagonist arc you have too. So it's like you're layering all the beats there. How fun. 374 and finish the chapter. Way to go. Oh, I love that. Oh, cup of tea. That's what I need. Let me finish this tea, I guess. Try not to spill it on myself as I just did. But that's fine. It's fine. I think it's far enough down you guys can't see it. Plus side of a striped shirt. Harder to tell. Vin has left us, but you can almost... No, you can't see Buffy. Buffy's in here. So we are still being blessed by the animals. They're still deigning to be in my presence. I've been brainstorming ways to fix my plot holes all day. In those last couple minutes, I had a minor breakthrough. Heck yes. I swear sometimes the more work we put into trying to fix the plot holes, it's like the less productive it actually is sometimes. Breakthroughs are the best. I always find that if I have been thinking about something for a while and like can't come up with it, the best thing I can do for myself is stand up and walk to a different room or outside for a bit or whatever, and it's as if all of the ideas have caught up to my brain but now make sense. And that's usually how the breakthrough happens for me. But there's something about having to physically move somewhere else that I'm like, aha. Wanted to write a courtroom investigation soon, but same need to research. Whoa, a courtroom investigation would be fascinating. I know, you think we'd already know these breakthroughs of the story. Yeah, that's always the thing that surprises me, even when I've outlined something, is the amount of surprises and breakthroughs you have along the way. I think before, in my full-on Pantser days, I assumed that you wouldn't have as many of these moments when you've outlined or when you're plotting and stuff, but nope, still do. They still exist. Why do we create plot holes for ourselves to have to fix? How dare. Oh, I love that. Not you literally describing the video I filmed today, moving places every hour to try and solve the plot holes. I mean, Caitlin, it sounded like it worked. That's awesome. That's so fun. Okay, looking forward to this video. Amanda, I once started writing a story that involved a murder, but didn't know who did the killing when I started. It worked itself out as I wrote. Whoa, that would be fun. I like the idea of writing a closed room mystery, but not knowing the whodunit until the end. Like, me as the writer, just being shocked as I'm writing things. I don't know how that would totally work. I have found that for murders, I usually have to figure it out ahead of time. But that sounds like it would be so fun, Lauren. Oh, yeah, Michelle. I still want to write a mystery someday, but right now I've been trying to read a lot of them so I can get familiar with what I need to do. That's always helpful. Read the stories you want to write. Why does this sound like an actual challenge I put myself through just for fun? My goodness. If you do it, I need you to tell me how it goes. What are you doing, Finn? Oh, she's getting up at the top. You can be there. Yesterday I made what is the start of a pumpkin granny square. I still need to put the little stem on it. I think it's gonna like stand out. And I'm going to make 2 of them, and I think I'm just gonna make like a little Halloween pouch. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, but I need to make another one tonight, so that's gonna be my reward for when I finish 5 Scene Friday. All right, let me put it over here. I only thought about that because Vin was climbing around and I was like, what is she doing? Thank you. I need to go back to writing thrillers because I keep trying to off my characters. I mean, you could write romantic suspense, Randy. You could do it. Combine them. I can't say I recommend it. The story was fun, but it's been shelved for years now. My writing needs to improve before that story can get the quality it deserves. That's very fair. Yeah, sometimes ooh, now that could be fun. I'm trying to think of what would I write just for the fun of it with no real, if I were to pant something again, with no real plan. I don't know why, somewhere in my brain, something's clicking for me. I might have a little secondary fun project, that I would have no intention of doing anything with ever other than just enjoying and writing it. Reincarnation romance idea. And I have good ideas for if each of them dies, but it won't work if they die together. Now that's fascinating too. Closed room mystery at a capsule hotel where the killer's narration is italicized and the rest is third person, so you have to figure out who the killer is. I love that. Yes, that would be so fun. Joe, where is that on the list of to be written? An immortal Black Widow romance idea. Ooh. Oh my god. Such fun writing ideas. I love this. Yes. Arcane Night. I went and bought more yarn today for a blanket of crocheting. Had to limit myself to the actual project material. That is the hardest task. Oh my god, pantsing a mockumentary style Pride and Prejudice script for the fun of it. I'm thinking of it as a project to fill my creative well. Yes, I love that. That sounds so fun. Okay. See, even just talking about fun story ideas makes me want to immediately start writing. So I think we're going to do another sprint. And this time, we've been doing this on Twitch. We can do it here too. We can go through the Yarn Tarot. And the way that we do it over on Twitch, Tuesday through Thursday, is that, let's say we pull the magician card, which is on the bottom. The magician is on page... Wow. The magician is on page 21. So it would be a 21-minute sprint. So you can get your guesses in, if you want, anywhere from 20 to 72. So we could have a long one. 20 to 71. Why do I keep saying 72? 20 to 71. Reading my friend's book makes me want to write more. That's the greatest thing about beta reading, too, is I think it really just inspires you. Okay, 20 to 71. Becca with the 22. Bree with the 71. I feel like I could have guessed y'all's answers. Lauren also going 22. All right. And... Ooh! The Hanged Man. Okay. This will be a short-ish one in the grand scheme of this deck. The Hanged Man is on page 32. So we're going to do a 32-minute sprint. The Hanged Man is about enlightenment, perspective, and waiting. The Hanged Man is often misunderstood. He is not dying or in any danger. Rather, he has found himself in a situation where he can take a moment to reflect upon his life and other matters from a new perspective. This is my favorite card. Upright, something in your life, a creative project, a romance, your career, etc., is not progressing as you wish it would. Use this delay as a sign you should reflect upon your goals and how you will achieve them. Perhaps there is another way to go about it. There will always be delays in life. You should expect them and do your best to adapt when they inevitably arise. Ooh, okay. 32 minutes. We're going to put that on the clock. I'm going to get myself more water and more tea, and then I will be back. And we shall see a new perspective. Yes! Exactly, Kat. All right, 32 minutes. We just did 31. 32, 23. On your mark. Get set. And hopefully the timer was kind to me and worked. It was. Go! beep, 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 beep. That is time. That is time. All right, and I did finish another scene, so woohoo! I actually have to unpin that message and say 3 out of 5 scenes done. Woo! Okay. I will pin that so that you guys can stay on top of how I'm doing. We got 2 more scenes to go. I also feel like I'm weirdly short in the frame. Can it come down a little bit more with me? There we go. That feels better for me. Let's see. Joe just letting everything dry before I top coat, but to be honest, it's a bit messy. But did you? Joe, I want to see it. Yay! Lauren, 2 more chapters down. Way to go. 135 words of my essay. Heck yes. Still reading my friend's story, and I plan to maybe write on this next sprint. Yay! Thank you, Caitlin. Oh, it's so nice. I knew that once I got the first scene done, it was going to be pretty easy. This next one is going to be has a little bit more red, because I've already technically gone through these chapters. But, oh, I'm so excited. And then the next one after that is very juicy. So, I cannot wait. Hi, Regina! Researching spices and rainforest empires. Whoa. Hi, Alexa. Oh no, Micah. Haha. Had to go back and update the previous scene, so still in the same one. Curses. 4:14 for the sprint, 9:57 for the day. Way to go. Started a new chapter, 2:31, but I did have to stop to search some medical info. Your own medical info or for the story medical info? Yes, Joe. Thank you. Okay. I'm so excited. 2:31 and finished my chapter. I think I'm going to switch to plotting now. I've been writing since this morning. I think my brain needs a break. That is very fair. I'm trying to decide, dare I get myself another cappuccino? I kind of feel like I'm going to need a cappuccino to get through this next scene. It is 2,322 words. I kind of feel like that would be nice. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Tell me why I was outlining a short story and I'm suddenly ending up with a plot. Long and complicated enough for a novel. Ooh. That's fun, though. Do you think that there's a way that you could make both a short story version and a long novel version? The romance sits at 43K, so I went to AdWords today. Yay! I'm so glad. Heck yes. Oh, Alexa, I'm scared. This is my first book. Oh, that's exciting, though. What is your first book about? What are you writing? Yay, okay. See, this is the problem. I knew you guys would encourage me to get the caffeine. From Robin and Mennonites, yes! Always say yes to another cappuccino. I think you guys are right. I think it is time. Let me know if you guys are going to be getting anything during the next bit of our sprints or during this little break if you need. Don't forget to get a little stretch on. I don't know why the stretch made me want to yawn. I'm probably gonna make coffee soon too. Or maybe it's the talk of coffee and now my brain is like, it needs the coffee. Ooh, okay, I'm doing that with the short story I wrote. It's getting turned into a novella now. I always think that's fun. I think the idea of having a short story version, a novella, and a novel length version of something would be so interesting. And maybe not all 3 of those, but certainly like a short story and a novella or a short story and a novel. I just think that's cool. I've been eating and working. Will hopefully actually film during the next sprint. Yay. All right. What do we want to do? We have done the Yarn Tarot. We did the Tinkly Skull Dice. We did the D100. What sort of chaos are we feeling? Are we thinking? I do have another set of dice. They're purple. We could do that. We do the purple dice. Which, up until recently, I had been rolling a lot of 20s, nat 20s on that D20 for some reason. So, get your guesses in anywhere from 6 to 60, but the asterisk there is if I happen to roll a D20, or roll a 20 on the D20, it's multiplied by 2. So it's 6 to 60, but also maybe 6 to 80, if it somehow happens. Lady, Yuri, these last for as long as it takes me to finish all 5 scenes. I have finished 3 of them, but these next 2 are collectively about 3,500 words. So it depends. I know that's a very unhelpful answer. Yes. I might need the link for... can people already sign up for mine? Gasp. I feel like I have Becca's somewhere still. I will do that. Hold on. Cover reveal signups. Whoa! Oh, this is so exciting. I did not realize. Okay, I will share this. I see it. I see all of it. I also see Mother Mercy. Okay, let me share this. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pin this. So if you guys would like to, I'm gonna replace the pinned one. If you guys would like to sign up to be part of the team that helps with the cover reveal, when that happens, you can sign up on my publisher's website, which is very exciting. And you can sign up for not just my book, but also Becca's book and Chandra's book, and it'll be very fun. We're gonna be the little thriller triplets for spring releases, which will be fun. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice. My cover reveal, by the way, is not going to be until October-ish for a Halloween gift. But, you can sign up now. Okay. I'm going to roll the dice. Maybe I'm going to roll the dice. Okay. Wow. I was so close. Okay, I got an 8, but I have to say, on the D20, look at this. It's right next to the 20. I was very close, but I did roll an 8. So, okay, an 8, but the D12 got a 12. The limit is reached. What? Question mark. Okay, 8, 12, 2, 3, 3, and then 1. Although that's a very fun looking 1. I don't know if you guys can see this. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so that is 23, 6, 8, 9, 29? Yes, my cover reveals just a few days before Halloween and I cannot wait. Okay, 29 minutes. Did anyone guess 29? Right, Joe. They make me so happy. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, my husband gave me these dice. I want to say they were a set of dice from Brandon Sanderson's various game release thing. Radiance. Words of Radiance. That is not correct, apparently. He's trying to tell me in the background. Brando Sando's Radiance of something. Something of Radiance. Wins? No. Oh, what? Oh, the different orders. And I got those. Oh, that's very cool, actually. You can see that I've not gotten that far in the Brando Sando universe, but one of these days. All right. Let's see. Oh, Lauren, did you guess it correctly? 29. I see it. Yay, Lauren. Magic. 29 minutes. Okay, we're going to go over to the writing. I will be getting a cappuccino first. Not Harry Potter. Brandon Sanderson. My God, why do I keep forgetting what that whole thing is called? Stormlight Archive. Thank you. Okay. Jeez, I'm pulling up all of the things. I'm like, I'm going to ingrain this in my brain so I don't get it wrong next time. But they're very pretty dice. On your mark, get set, and go! beep, 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 beep. That is time on our third sprint, I believe? Question mark? I don't know. By the power of coffee, am feeling really good about this scene now that I've fixed up the beginning part. You can still see that there's some red toward the end of the scene, but we're making progress. We're making progress. I think this scene has some fun little death threats in it. Love that. Lots of arguing. Love that. Love it. All right. How much have I covered, though? I've gotten through about a quarter of this scene, though. Just got myself a new cup of tea. Yay, Brie. Way to go. What flavor of tea? Also, can you tell I'm just excited about the tea? Way to go. Way to go getting that tea. Only 61 words, made some coffee and tidied my desk. Oh, I need to do that for sure. Since I cleaned off the desk space for the Cricut, I did happen to move some of it over here, which cannot be its final home. It needs to scatter elsewhere. Finished a chapter. Oh my god, way to go. Only 10 more to edit. Jessie! Ugh, that's awesome. Aww. A wild writer buddy appears. Do we have writer buddies in here? I love that. Oh yay, Becca, I think I've covered everything in terms of what was real and wasn't, but I probably need to skim to make sure. So exciting. If you need someone to proof and see if they have any extra questions from what they remember reading. 1,300 words added. Way to go, Regina. My gosh. Halfway done with the Rainforest Kingdom notes? How many different kingdom or queendoms are you going to have? 943, still working on a draft of my last book in the series. Oh my god. 517 for the sprint. Oh, wow. Wait, still working on a draft of my last book in a series. How long was the series? That's very exciting. 517 for the sprint, 1,439 for the day. Best sprint yet! Heck yes! That's the, you feel like you're going now. You've got it moving. It's like the brain is limber. We've done enough warm-up sprints that it's just, we're ready each time. Only 556 words, but I broke 90k in my draft. Oh my god. Worked a bit on outlining the current arc ending. That's fun. I love seeing just the different stuff that we're all doing. It always makes me there's something to be said for like different month-long or quarter-long competitions, because I do love when a lot of us are trying to like hit the same goal, but I love seeing people drafting for the first time. I love seeing people completing their stories. I love seeing people editing, revising, or brainstorming, building out arcs or character sheets. Like, it's just so fun. Or, like Micah, working on the musical. Hit 10k, but still only at scene 4. Jessica, we're at 4,322 words for the day so far. Oh my gosh. 5k Friday is no joke for you. You got this. You are crushing it. Okay, I have 6 main countries and some smaller ones. I'm between drafting, so finally writing down all my world building. That's very smart to build out like a big... I don't know why world building Bible always bothers me, the phrase, but it's the one that always comes to mind first. But I think that's very cool. Hello? Oh, okay. Thor is leaving us. Zelda is in the corner. Oh, you can see her little ears. I'm fully done with notes on 2 of them. This is the 3rd one. That's so exciting. So the desert one, the rainforest one. What was the other one you've already finished? Or no, that was the 2nd one you were done on. Very cool. Yeah, encyclopedia or wiki. Yeah, I like encyclopedia. The Lore Chronicles, yes. That's fun too. Heck yeah. I am going to a bookish event this weekend, which I'm very excited for. And I just realized that someone else is having a book event at a different bookstore near it, which I won't be able to, I think timing wise I won't be able to go to, but I might sneak into that other bookstore and see if I can get an early signed copy or something. I don't know if they do that, but okay. I'll have to see. I'll have to ask. Had to do some website admin, so I did not get to film yet, but for a final sprint I will. Do I dare post a TikTok of me talking in a British accent? You made a cuppa. Joe, I'm like 2/3 done with this draft, and honestly, I don't think it's going to change much between this draft and the next one, which is nice. That is really nice. That's one where you're like, the concept is golden. I have a lot of the arcs. Like, I love that. That's very fun. Wait, Joe, which story is this that you're working on right now? The one I finished yesterday was the human one. Then I have the Big Empire, the Northern Bear Country. Hell yeah. And the main Dragon Kingdom. I love it. I made a cup of tea. This is my favorite when I watch Love Island UK. The I got a text. Incredible. Yes. Oh my god, Joe, it's Sci-Fi Cinderella. It's almost done. All right. Well, Joe, once again, if you need a beta reader, I am simply volunteering. Please. All right. Let's do another sprint. Does this have numbers on it? Hold on one second. It sure does not. Okay, so we don't want to do that one. Whoops. I got a new deck of cards, but I haven't figured out the right way to count up for sprints. So I guess we'll go back to the Yarn Tarot. Yes, we'll go back to Yarn Tarot. So anywhere from 20 to 71, not 72, 71. I remember this time, 20 to 71. Get your guesses in. I'm leaving the main kingdom for the last, as that's the most work. That makes sense. I think I need the other countries at least sketch out before I solidify the foreign relations, yes, between them and the main kingdom. That makes sense to me. I know, I love political intrigue. That is smart, though. Once you have the entirety of the other kingdoms figured out, you can slot them more easily into your main kingdom in terms of how they work together or don't. All right. I love when you've used a deck enough that it feels good in the hand. Okay. It can be shuffled easily. Ooh, 9 of Wands reversed. What say you? 9 of Wands. Whoa, okay. Well, it is not the longest sprint that it could be, but it is the next longest. 69 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this will be our last sprint. Because, okay, and if it's not our last sprint, then we'll roll a d20 for the last one. If only because I genuinely believe I can get this done in 69 minutes. Okay. We've been ramping up. So Knight of Wands is normally confidence, defense, and strength, but we did pull it reversed. So opposition you face may seem unfair as you work diligently, yet receive minimal thanks. Coworkers, friends, and family may be unreasonable or demanding. Focus on the positive aspects of your journey. Be sure you do not add to the problem by being stubborn. Ooh, I will say I love a stubborn character. So I am curious if anyone's character can relate to this. Or if you find yourself relating to it. That too. Yay! Yay, Lauren, definitely gonna hit my goal. I know. Nice. 69. Let's see. Did anyone guess that? I mean, no. No one guessed it. That's okay. It's just us. We're all magic then. When you get a 69, we're all magic. Those are the rules I came up with just now. Okay, an hour and 9 minutes. I hope you guys are so ready to get started. On your mark. Get set. And go. It worked. Go, 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 go. I swear I thought I unmuted it. You know, the worst part about this is that I am a good like 20 or 30 seconds ahead of y'all. And so you guys are telling me now. Like, this is me doing the time because I realized it is the worst. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. JC, in my head, JC, I swear I went over and I moved it. I don't know what happened. It was a great pantomime. I just nodded and waved at you like the thing was on Madagascar. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping this means you guys can hear me now. I am visibly looking at it and it looks like you can hear me, but now I'm worried. I am, of course, going to have to wait another 20 to 30 seconds to find out for sure, but... Oh, God. This would be funny if it wasn't even the problem. Oh, okay, Brie can hear me. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess this is what happens when we have done 4 hours together. That's really what I was saying. I was saying, what a great 4 hours this has been. I got through stuff in a way that I hadn't before, and I feel like I will be utilizing these more the next time I'm on a series deadline, which also could be soon, but I'm very excited. I feel like the hardest extracting scene that really gave me trouble, it's done. It's through, and then I blew through the rest of these, so it's very exciting. Zara filmed 3 videos, heck yes. It has been a day. It's been a whole day. I still have to get my 5,000 steps in for the day, but I'm actually going to wait until it is a little bit, once the sun has set so that it's cooler, because that would simply be the worst. Yeah, it's 91 degrees right now. So we don't want that. We don't want that. I probably would have gotten lazy and not painted my nails or read my book without the stream. I am very glad, Joe. Yeah, it's always such a blast for me to get to see what all you guys get up to during these streams, during these sprints, and especially the 5K Friday. I feel like we all managed to get so much done. It's wonderful. I wrote 1,914, so this whole thing was 2,847. That is incredible. Let me see. Because Jesse finished a chapter, started the other. Brain was at a stopping point because you misspelled the word fake. Yes, this is the things that I was saying when I was muted. 852 words for that sprint. Joe, that's awesome. Get the rest of my 2,500 word goal before dinner. Heck yes. 4 videos, even better. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. This was wonderful. I have missed these 5K Fridays. I am very excited to do, do I want to tentatively say that we might do one next week? Because I will be here, which would be nice. So I'm going to tentatively say we're going to do another 5K Friday next week. But we'll find out. Hopefully I'll have another video or a short up for you guys as well. Soup for me again for dinner. Yum. I helped every member of my immediate family troubleshoot different problems. Oh man. Once a customer support tech, always a customer support tech. Who are they gonna go to, Joe? Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all soon, I hope, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye, friends!